have a boom mic that it feels like one of those things where like they train seals and we just want to touch our noses.
If you don't, we need to get into the thing, but if this makes it into the video and you don't know what a boom mic is, Google what a boom mic is, and then also Google like SeaWorld.
And then imagine it being above mine and Jess's heads right now, just dangling.
And then just imagine Melissa as a seal trying to touch her nose to whatever the SeaWorld activity is that they do.
Can someone tell us in the comments what that is? Fun fact, or like really quickly, I have always wanted to be a marine biologist. Like I love the ocean, and so if anyone else loves it, like just let me know because we will bond over that. Anyways, welcome back to our channel. I am Melissa and this is Jessica, and today we're going to talk about our 20 pantry essentials for weight loss.
But before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every time we drop a new live video. And if you want the opportunity to win $50 of an Amazon gift card, go ahead and comment below.
Okay, so 20 pantry essentials. We only brought with us our favorites from these essentials to show you guys today, but we have the full list in the description below, so you can go ahead and click that, download your own copy, and then you can have that to go grocery shopping with, and you'll be all set. We kind of broke this down into like carbs, proteins, fats, and then like miscellaneous. So let's start with carbs. It's the best.
Everyone's favorite.
So kind of starting with like our favorite breakfast items. So we have quick oats, and then we have cream of rice.
For me, I think cream of rice, it digests a little bit faster, right? So if I eat that like before I work out, it doesn't sit or doesn't feel like as heavy in my stomach as oats.
Yep.
But if I had to pick between the two, like I will choose oats every time. I think you can add different toppings into either one, like protein powder to get a little bit more protein, you know, fruit, nuts, like coconut, things like that.
It's a good alternative to if like, because we always talk about having Greek yogurt. So if you want to have something warm for like the cooler months, definitely cream of rice or oatmeal, great options for carbs.
Another favorite
is mini bagels. We love bagels. It was one food that I always thought you couldn't eat before like I actually knew how to diet properly. So mini bagels are really great because it's less calories than a full bagel. You still get 2 halves, so you feel like you're eating a full
more,
thing.
right? Yeah, it's like psychological.
Yeah, it's a really good pre-workout snack, and it's a good snack in the afternoon, or you can even make it really sweet at night for dessert. Great option. And then this one, so this is Joseph's lavash bread, like the wraps. I only like these though when they're a little bit toasted, like if they're in the oven and they're a little bit like crispy. I don't really prefer them just straight out of the bag.
They're kind of dry, yeah. They need a lot of like something on it to not make it so like cardboardy.
But these are really, I mean the size, like look at the size of this compared to our heads. Like they're really big wraps.
They've got
and they
a lot
only
of
have
protein too.
120 calories for one wrap. They have a lot of protein in them. The
12
carbs,
grams of protein.
Yeah, for one wrap. 12 grams of protein for one wrap. Minimal carbs, like no fat in it. So these are really great options, especially if you're in a dieting phase and you want more volume. You can make a pretty hefty sandwich on these bad boys.
One thing you can do too, like for dinner, you can make up like a burrito out of it, right? So if you have like shredded chicken or flatbread or things like that. But what I like to do is make a burrito and then actually put it on a frying pan, like put a little bit of cooking oil on a frying pan and then toast each side because, you know, it makes it a little bit crunchier and it doesn't taste as dry as, you know, if you don't toast it.
Are you good?
I don't know.
Okay. Absolute favorite staple. Yep. Like we eat this for lunch and dinner. Jasmine rice, boil in the bag, saves you so much time. I prefer the taste of it over anything, but you can have any kind of rice on hand. Even pastas are fine to have. There's
things like farro or like buckwheat, couscous, even lentils. Like those are all good dry pantry staples that you can swap out for rice.
And then for like things like toppings, like 2 of our favorites, raisins or any type of dried fruit to put in a cream of rice or an oatmeal or even on top of the mini bagels. And then syrup, again, can like literally go on anything or straight into your mouth. So really great options for toppings.
I would say too, if we're going with the syrup, aim for like the light option or the sugar-free option because otherwise like you're gonna add a lot of calories really quickly. So I would do that. So should we move into fats now?
Yep.
Okay. So obviously an essential is cooking oil. I think something like, you know, olive oil or even coconut oil is something that is like one of the better oils to cook with and, you know, it still adds flavor into your food. So that's definitely a go-to. And then different nut butter. So peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter.
Yeah, even Nutella can like, I mean, it's has a little bit more like sugar in it and carbs, but any type of nut butter to get more fat in is phenomenal.
You know, when we were talking about the cream of rice or the oatmeal, you can, you know, put a scoop in your cream of rice or your oatmeal. You know, you can throw it on a mini bagel. You can make like lavash flatbreads with peanut butter and jelly. So a bunch of different things that you can do with nut butter.
A lot of things you can do with nut butter.
Okay.
So sorry to interrupt your video. We just wanted to let you know our complete calorie cycling guides for fat loss just dropped, and if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you click the link in the description below to grab your own copy. In these guides, it has everything you need to know about what calorie cycling is, why we calorie cycle, what the benefits are, and how to calculate and set up your very own calorie cycle yourself.
We even give you check-in templates, that way you can use the exact same metrics that we use with our clients to measure and track your progress. In addition to that, we also give you grocery lists, meal and snack templates, and even an at-home workout plan that you can start using right now.
And we've also created custom calorie cycling templates where all you have to do is put in your current weight, what your goals are, and it will calculate the exact calories for you and tell you exactly what to eat.
It totally takes the guesswork out of having to plan what and how much to eat. We've literally made it as easy as possible for you to get started.
Make sure you click the link below to check it out yourself. Protein, obviously.
Protein powder.
A big thing of protein powder is always good to have in your pantry because you can drink it straight out of the shaker bottle, or you can mix it into things, or you can put it in a smoothie. So if you're low on protein and you're in an emergency, it's like 9 o'clock and you're like, oh my God, I'm under protein. Great thing to have on hand.
Protein bars.
Protein bars, these are absolutely not my favorite. Why did you bring these?
Those are Enrico's. Those aren't even mine. I found those at my house, and I think it was
he went to 7-Eleven.
There from the last time that you guys were there.
Anyways, one bar. These are really, really good. Our favorite is the birthday cake flavor.
Or there's, I think, a glazed donut flavor, and those are both really good. Jury's out on these. We have not tried this flavor yet.
Marshmallow hot cocoa.
This is definitely an Enrico flavor.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Rocky Road, definitely not us. But
protein bars. Nugo bars are also phenomenal.
Yep. Another thing in the same line as protein bars, they have like protein cookies, protein donuts, even protein brownies now. Yeah, so I think there's a range of things that you can do or you can look for. A lot of times if you go into like a health food store, GNC, or even like Amazon, and you search for like high protein desserts, you'll find, you know, things like
Baked
this that
goods,
you can keep in the pantry.
I forgot the jerky.
Jerky.
Jerky is life. What's the one that I like from Costco? Country Archer sticks I could eat beef sticks like all day. I think there was one day where I had like 6 beef sticks.
Oh my
and
God.
I kept texting you and I'm like, I'm having another stick. They're so good and they're so high in protein.
Yeah, beef jerky I think is one of the best things. Make sure you are reading the nutrition label if you're going to stock jerky, because a lot of the sweeter ones like teriyaki flavored or other things like that, it has a lot of sugar in it, so the carb count will be high. So ideally when you're looking for jerky, you want the protein to be really high and the carbs and fat to be low.
Miscellaneous.
So
I just want to say miscellaneous things. I think that,
I'm really excited.
So I only brought 2 miscellaneous items. So number 1 is what Jess tried to say earlier, is a cooking spray. So if you are trying to save on calories and you don't want to use olive oil, cooking spray is the best thing that you can have in your pantry. You can lubricate anything. And then
That's what she said.
And then sauces. So any kind of sauce. Like I like to keep a lot of different sauces. Say sauce one more time. I like to keep sauces stocked in my pantry. So marinara sauce, curry, teriyaki sauce, sesame sauce, a light Alfredo sauce. You can do a lot with sauce. You can do a lot with sauce. Anyways,
do you want to do that over? Sorry, I just couldn't keep it together. You said sauce so many times. Sauce, sauce, sauce. You sounded like a goose.
Thank you. So they think I'm funny. You always want to make me do things
sounded like
over.
a goose. Sauce.
Like a donkey.
Sauce, sauce, sauce. But no, I agree.
I'm sweating.
I'm so hot.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're just looking at our analytics really quickly that we got, and it looks like 64.2% of you are not subscribed to our channel, so
I say it at the start of every single video.
we literally make her have to fumble
I
and say
memorized
this
it
before every video, and you're not doing it. So we're gonna sit here and wait. Okay, you had about 5 seconds to go subscribe, so hopefully you did that. If you didn't, go do it now, and then come back and watch the rest of what we have to say.
No, I agree. I think sauces are another one of those things that are just life, because otherwise you're like,
it's dry.
You make pasta, you make rice, you make chicken and whatever else and put it all together, but it's dry and it doesn't really have flavor, so having sauce.
More onions in the sauce. What's that from? Goodfellas.
Is that? Oh yeah, you're right.
It was still a very good sauce.
Vinny, don't put too many onions in the sauce.
But yeah, sauces, I think like you said, do you want to do it again without laughing? Marinara sauce.
Yes, marinara sauce,
Curry
sauce, like a teriyaki sauce or sesame sauce, any type of sauce in that category.
Yeah.
And then light Alfredo. Coach Sierra made a bowl
Oh my God, I
with
know.
light
She has
Alfredo
such good
sauce,
ones.
and it looked phenomenal. So definitely recommend
Yep.
sauces.
Sauces.
Anyways,
Seasoning. Seasoning.
About the seasoning.
Super important.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon for your sweet things, right? I think they have like a cinnamon toast crunch
Yeah.
seasoning now,
Oh, yeah,
which
we have
is
that one.
really, really
we have
good.
regular cinnamon, the cinnamon and sugar mix, and then cinnamon toast crunch seasoning is great.
Gosh, so good.
Everything bagel seasoning,
Yes.
phenomenal to put on everything.
Things like garlic salt, garlic powder, Himalayan pink sea salt, like black pepper, spicy red pepper, oregano, basil for more like Italian things, curry powder, things like chipotle or taco seasoning. That way you get a little bit of a variety. And I think for us, right, we really like making bowls. We like to create bowls for most of our meals, right? Because you can do a lot of different things and you can almost create different, like take a trip around the world with different types of food options. So if you have a variety of seasonings and a variety of sauces, then you're able to create.
And you can take a trip around the world.
Then you're able to create a variety of flavors and not feel like you're stuck just eating chicken and broccoli. You can have Mexican, you can have Greek, you can have Indian, you can have all of the things.
You can have all the things. So if you want our full list of our pantry essentials, make sure you go ahead and click the link in the description and download your free PDF.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.